I'm going to just start off tonight reading a poem that was written in collaboration with my daughter, Phaedra, who is 8. And she really insisted, and I was going to lie to her and just say, I read it, but then I thought, read it. If spiders play hide and seek, then there is no shower of spiders. If spiders wait in line, then you don't have to go to the store. If spiders huddle together to talk about how to get warm when it's raining, then they won't need jackets or hats. If they keep the little one warm, then all will be well. I'm going to read a few pieces from a longer work on Medea, and this is a set of poems which are kind of narrative. And I'm also writing a nonfiction work about Euripides' Medea, so I get to write this when I've done the bad stuff. When it rained on the ship, we huddled under tented hides, wet fleece soaking through. Later, the sun would dry us out brittle, cracked earth, cauldron. The cup rolled from side to side with a sway, empty. Head over the side, could see forever to the bottom, see our own wreckage resting down there. Couldn't dive deep enough to touch it, always floating just below the surface. That's how fate survived unchanged. Until now, couldn't reach my own doom, claimed, resurrected, killed. In a box is the terror that will undo you. Keep it closed, Pandora, and do not look. Pass into darkness, my box open. Who gives up kingdoms, even after feats of magic and awe-striking deeds? Oath-breakers shake the pillars, deceit breeds deceit. 2 daughters cut up their father and drop him into a pot. A mercy killing. The children, bloodied yet whole, fly off to other plots, their names, their poisons unknown. Expatiation equation yielding 40 days, 300 days in exile, for X and Y axis plotted. They sing here on the turn of the year. At one time, they were innocent. The sea air makes even the dry seem wet. Grains beneath the fingers melt, left bitter salt, and corkscrew hair. We jettison the we for the I. When I came here from Iolcos, he says, as a stateless exile, thwarted, etc. I see myself in him, stateless and ruined, the wretched who pull themselves up on the backs of friends. Beginning with sea trip, fantastic lark and times when he would break down and weep for himself, his statelessness, his curse, his lucky sandal damned by Hera, loved by Chiron, Pelion wood. In the scheme, he wavers, handsome and despised. It was already decided, no returns, no givebacks, a bit of dirt on his shining skin. Weary, paralyzed, we watched the scene unfold. To be lucky in life, you must slide into the frame with the others. A few hapless mistakes cannot ruin you. A few hapless mistakes can ruin you. Let yourself slide into the lines, slip in unnoticed, and live there in the dirt and coarse gravel beach. Once we stepped off the boat, it was difficult to get back on. We did see the ships coming laden. We lived among that wealth, and so the items arrived for trade. Sometimes I'd walk to the beach where the ships pulled up to see if I was there, some part of me, some eastern Black Sea part. But all those red-faced men dissemble, calling themselves from nowhere, from the future. Embark. Seafarers surround us, little twinkles of sea reflected. That evening we saw dolphins. Who wanted to eat them, diving toward the prow as if they could knock it off? But it hadn't rotted yet. I would never walk as far as the old Argo. It stank with survival. Shh, The Eumenides there rested in wait for me. Did you live? Where did you live? On that boat. Was that living? No, it was holding fast to the mast. It's a shame just to leave it there, the peeling red paint on her lip, now silent and stateless, but we hated it, everything it stood for. The cracked bench that could pinch the skin, the day when we washed regret off the deck. Did I say regret? I meant blood. We arrange our hands in a manner fitting the station, the requirement of the moment. We arrange our hands so as to kiss other hands. If you have begged just once, then you know me, the angle of my dress folds, wrung, the state of my diversion. Do you think I'm apologizing? I'm not. There on the hillside, coming down the path, my son, I have other worries. There is no water here. Your hillside bandits don't scare me, nor your king and treason. By my hand fashioned all of this.